Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today's Cancer for your meditative session, I got Miles Spirit, 10 to the small things with number 40. This is what it's reminding me of. Like, you know, in a career when you want to make a certain position, you're like, I'm going to work really hard until I get to that position, right? And then like everything starts to fall by the wayside because you're just focusing on like one thing and you're not really putting attention to other things. So it's like, I'll start doing this once I get like that promotion. But the thing is, like, it's reminding me of Click. You know how he's like waiting and waiting to get that promotion, and then he fast forwards his life till he gets the promotion because he's like, you know, I'm just gonna fast forward till the time I get that promotion. And he realizes he got the promotion like 20 years later. Do you know what I'm saying? And he missed like his entire life. That's like the vibe that I'm getting here, Cancer. It's like, are you putting things off for a bigger goal? And I just want to remind you that sometimes it's taking a look at like the small things, right? Like 10 to the small things. It's like, I feel like your life can flash by really quickly if you're just focused on one thing and you're not putting any attention or focus on the other aspects of your life. And then like there's an imbalance, right? It's like not only tending to that really big goal, but also tending to like everything else around you, because like you want to enjoy your life, right? Like our purpose to be here, I mean, it sounds like hedonistic, but it's kind of like to enjoy ourselves, right? Like there has to be some pleasure in our life. And I feel like you might be missing out on a lot of things because you're just focused on this like one goal and you're not looking at all the little things. So yeah, Cancer, that's what I got for meditative session today. Let's pull some cards though and see what we get. The way you're moving, right? I feel like I don't know if it's that you're not tending to the small things. I just feel like you're being actually very careful and very cautious on this journey. I think you're starting off on something maybe new, or you're starting off like whatever you're starting out on. I think that people like are misinterpreting it and they think that you're just kind of like being really nonchalant about it. But I feel like this is how you might appear to people, but on like the inside, you're feeling some sort of way. Like you're stressed out. I feel like you're really nervous. You're really like cautious. Like you're actually taking steps that I think are very like not maybe meticulous, like very careful. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm being very careful about the steps that I make. And I think that the divine, the universe, they're like really helping you with this plan or with this path or with this like goal that you have in mind. Like they're really trying to help you, and I feel like if you ask them for help, they're gonna be there, because like with this 5 of Cups, I feel like there's like rays of light coming in, there's beams of light coming into the darkness, and I feel like that's what they're trying to illuminate, something to you. And maybe they're just trying to illuminate the fact that they're there, or they're trying to set like that anxiety down a little bit. I feel like they don't want you to get put down with the small things, right? With the Integrity card, I feel like whatever you're planning on doing, whatever your goals are, it's like they don't want you to, there's something here about like the way that this energy can easily turn into, this could easily turn into fear, right? This like, I'm not too sure what I'm doing, or like I'm looking at all the small little things, it's going to be really difficult to get to this goal, or I need this much money and I don't know if it's possible. It's like, that's what I feel like is easy to get into, some sort of fear-based mentality. And then that's easily like going to move you into this aspect of like this part of yourself where you're like fearful, right? And you're not moving, and I feel like you're not free. And the only way to create like, I feel like this goal is to be yourself. And I feel like you can't be yourself if you're in fear. You can't be yourself if you're like overthinking. You can't be yourself if you're anxious. You can't be yourself if you're worried, right? The only way to like achieve this goal, to really achieve it, is to be yourself. And I feel like they want to help you be yourself. And It's funny, this white rabbit is reminding me of like in the Matrix. I don't know if you've seen it in the movie, but he's like, follow the white rabbit. Like, and here we have like the little white mouse. So I feel like it's funny because it's kind of like this message of when he follows it, he's led into like this other world, right? It's like maybe you see the rabbit and you're like, I'm gonna follow it, right? Like this goal that I have, this dream that I have, I'm gonna go chase it, right? But then like at night you're like sweating and you're like, I don't know if I should like even be doing this. Like, what is the point of this? Like this was a mistake. And I feel like the message is that this is going to be abundant, right? With the 8 of Pentacles, it's like this is going to lead to abundance. If you stay on this journey and you stay on this path, it's going to lead to some sort of abundance in your life. Like, there's small things might be stressing you out right now, but it's like, again, it's not to do the opposite and just focus on the goal and let the small things go, but it's like they don't want you to be stressed. Like they don't want you to be anxious. There's like an energy here of knowing, right? Like, and they want you to know that this is going to be successful, that whatever plan you have, whatever you're trying to undertake, there's an abundance that comes with it. And it's funny, I don't know, like, what does abundance mean to you? Like, I think that's an important question. Like, what does abundance mean to you? If abundance to you means like, I mean, I do feel like there's some sort of money involved in this with the Pentacles, but again, it's like, what does abundance truly mean to you, right? I think abundance to me would mean like freedom, right? To do what I wanted to do. And I feel like with the Maiden, this is someone who's like completely free, right? This person's on their journey, this person's on their path, and they're not worried about it. It just looks like they're not worried about it. It's like they followed the white rabbit, right? And I feel like what they're being met with, like, is going to be abundant. There's going to be something here that's going to bring you, I want to say, like, more to yourself. Like, there's, like, again, like, I feel like the only way that I can be myself is if I'm truly free. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's some sort of freedom that comes with this journey that you're setting on, this goal that you want. It's like, it's to produce some sort of freedom for yourself. With the Integrity card, like, she's naked, right? So it's like, whatever journey you're on, whatever path you're on, whatever you're trying to, like, whatever you're trying to do right now, I feel like it's really important that you understand that it's going to lead to some sort of abundance, that it, like, anytime that you need assistance, anytime you need help, like, you just ask for it, and that there's an aspect of you having to be free to accomplish this. Like, to actually be yourself, you need to be free. And to be free, you have to be, like, not with doubt, not with fear, not with anxiety. So it's like all very important things that you have to keep in mind. And I feel like you're like, I don't understand how, like, to stay in like a space of, like, of control, right? Like, my mind or my fear or my anxiety takes over and I'm not myself. And I feel like it has a lot to do with grounding, right? Like, you see how she's walking on the floor barefoot? It has a lot to do with, like, being grounded. Even here with the staff, even here with her sitting, like, on the floor, there's an aspect of grounding, Cancer, I would want to say. That's coming up a lot in these readings. It's like, ground yourself for what's to come, because, like, more questions will come up. Like, more little things are going to come up over and over and over, and it's like, you have to be able to, like, deal with these little things, right? And then they're not meant to, like, derail you or take you off your path. They're like daily nuisances that you have to deal with, right? Like, everyone has to deal with it. This is crazy. I never seen this card like this, but with the 9 of Cups, I'm seeing it's like, even in the darkest moments, even when things seem to be really obscure and, like, you don't really know, like, I feel like this is the vibe that you feel sometimes. It's like, I'm not sure. I feel like everything around me is kind of, like, trapping me. Like, I don't feel free, right? And I feel like they don't want you to feel trapped, right? Again, it's about remaining in this energy of the youth, right? In the Maiden. It's a really important part of this process. And I don't know why, I don't know what it is that you're trying to achieve, but it's reminding me of, like, a fool's energy, right? A fool's energy is someone who's, like, naive. But at the same time, like, you have to be in that energy if you want to, like, achieve what you want to achieve, right? Like, you can't achieve certain things when you're coming from a mindset of an older person, right? Like, with the youth and the Maiden, there's, like, an energy that needs to be taken to do these things, to accomplish this. There's, like, an energy, a passion, a drive that needs to be there. And I feel like someone with more wisdom might, you know, be a little bit scared, right? And they'll overthink it, and they'll be like, this doesn't make sense. And it's like, it's like the only way to achieve this goal or whatever it is that you want to do, it comes from a mindset of like someone who's like young, right? With the youth card, it's someone who's like not afraid, right? It's like, I don't have a lot, but I'm going to set out anyway. And I think that's the mindset that you have to be in right now, Cancer. It's like, I know it's hard, but it's like the only way to kind of achieve what it is that you want to achieve is to be in the mindset of someone who's like not afraid, right? And naive. And you know what? This might come in my way, but I'm still 100% going towards this goal because this is what I want, right? And it's like, that's the energy that you have to be in. And again, I feel like you need confirmation in knowing that this is going to be abundant. And I'm telling you, it's going to be abundant. And I feel like they want you to know this. With the Ace of Swords, I feel like it's about knowing. It's like an intuitive vibe that you're getting to like hold on, right? To hold on to the dream, to hold on to like whatever it is that you want to accomplish. That it is possible, but it's going to take like, it's going to take you believing in it and fighting for it, right? Like, I can tell you to fight for it and they can try to fight for you, but like at the same time, like if you have to be the one, right? This all stems down on you. And I feel like you feel the pressure of it. Like you feel the pressure of like the goal. Like you feel the pressure and the weight. And I feel like they want to lift you from that weight, because with this Nine of Cups, it's like, I feel like it's you feeling like drowning or like trapped, but in reality, it's a really nice card. Like to me, it's like an innate knowing. Like it's a cellular, like deeply cellular, like it's in my biology, like in my genetics, like I can't do anything, it's in my DNA, you know what I mean? Like it's literally tied into my like double helix. I can't do anything but like be what it is that I am. And what I am is like, and maybe that's an aspect of it too, it's like who you are is tied into this goal, right? Or whatever you just want to achieve, like it's important to you, right? So if it's important to you, like you have to I'm thinking like of the song, you have to work for it, right? Like you have to work, and don't be in fear of the work that has to be done. I feel like the work that has to be done, again, like there's a reason that you're the one that's going to do it, right? This is like meant for you. It may be your dream. It might be like your baby, you know what I mean? It might be something like really dear and like close to your heart. And it's like, yeah, it's something close to your heart. She's like holding like basically like the heart on her chest. And it's like, it's funny to me because it's like, you have to have that mentality of like, you know when like people tell you you're crazy and you're like, you can't do something, or oh, that seems like stupid or something like that. Like that's the vibe I'm getting. It's like, there's a way for you to accomplish it. And I feel like that's what this is telling me. Like there's a way for it to be accomplished, because with the Eight of Pentacles, it's like telling me it's going to be successful. But I feel like I don't even know if you have to spend time convincing people about these like this plan or this thing. I think you just have to go do it, right? And just prove people wrong. Like I don't think there's an energy of like, the only way to, I feel like, prove people wrong is to show them that it can be done, right? And I feel like they want you to be strong, and I feel like they're helping you be strong, and they're giving you like this intuition so that you don't fight yourself anymore. And like, is this a dumb idea? Am I really supposed to be doing this? Like, yeah, I think you are. I would say, yeah, I think you are. With all these cards, I say, yeah. And with the Ace of Cups, I feel like it's like just, it's going to lead to some sort of, I'm thinking of this as like a wish fulfillment, right? Some sort of wish fulfillment in your life. Something that's going to bring you like happiness, but not only in like on a grounded level, right? With this Eight of Pentacles, but it's like an energy of actually like, I don't know, it's like when you can say that you made something from nothing, right? And it came from your heart, and like whatever you're doing is like important to you, and that's why you do it, right? It's weird with this card, I've never really noticed this, but like inside the orb, I feel like what's in the orb is like your DNA. And what's in this orb is your heart. And I feel like that's what needs to be put into this, right? Like it's a part of you. It's a part of what you want to achieve. It's a part of what you want to accomplish. And it's kind of looking like a pentacle now to me. So it's weird. It's like an inner knowing, right? Like a deep inner knowing of like what it is that you want in your life. So yeah, Cancer, let's pull some advice for you. You already got 10 to the small things, 4-0. Let's see if any divine feminines want to come out for you. And Henyao, the High Priestess, I am one with my soul, and my soul is a legacy of love. I feel like this is putting everything together, right? It's like putting the intuition and the knowing with the love, right? It's like, if you already know what it is that brings you pleasure, or what like makes you happy, or what you want to move towards, then it's about like not fighting anymore, like any aspect of yourself or any doubts that you have in your mind. Like maybe other people might bring up something and like say a valid point, right? And I feel like, okay, it's a valid point, but at the end of the day, like I still am going to move towards what it is that I desire, right? And I'm going to move towards it with a lot of like, I want to say like fierceness, right? It's reminding me of the jaguar. I had this reading where the jaguar is fierce, right? And then they go towards something like aggressively, right? And I feel like they want you to defend like what it is that you're trying to create, what your goal is, like whatever it is that you're trying to do, like even if it's a person, right, that you're trying to invest your time in. Like if you truly believe in it, then I would say like go for it. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's just about putting everything together with the high priestess. It's like there's an inner knowing, right? And you have so many cards about this inner knowing, about like this DNA, right? About this, like it's already like within you, like this knowing is there already within you. And I feel like maybe you have to come to some sort of grounding to be able to like really decipher the messages that are being told to you. Like you already know a lot of the answers that you have, and like to the questions that you need. Like if you're here because you have a question and you need guidance, it's like, I know this is like the worst thing to say because like you obviously are here for guidance, but it's like maybe you already know the answer and you kind of already know it, and you need someone to kind of confirm it for you, or you need some sort of like step in the right direction, right? And it's like they want you to know that you already, like you kind of know whatever it is that you're moving towards. You already know like how it makes you feel. You already know if it's like wish fulfillment or not. And I feel like you're creating something really great right now where it is going to lead to this abundance, this wish fulfillment. Again, I'm thinking of like the 3 pentacles, right? I'm thinking of the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. It's like, it's just a really crazy energy, Cancer. But yeah, I think it's like something about tying it all together, right? Dropping the fear, dropping the anxiety, dropping like anything that you feel that's like taking up space, because you need like your full attention, you need your full energy, you need to like kind of run towards this in an energy of someone who again is like young, right? There's like, and here's the wand, right? The Ace of Wands. It's like we need that passion behind it, right? That like, you know, like the desire, right? There's no way we're gonna do something without the desire. So it's like you already have the desire, you already have like everything you need, and you have here the confirmation that this is gonna be successful. So yeah, Cancer, I really love this reading. I hope this helps you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.